Alright, YouTube, so told you I'd review some food. I'm going to review this Lunchmakers. I think it's a generic Lunchables, but it's cheese pizza, pizza crust, pizza sauce, low moisture. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I prepared before I ate this. I can't say it. Low moisture. Fuck. Low moisture parts in mozzarella cheese, a Nestle Crunch bar. Fucking love Nestle. But in reality, I love Mars because Mars makes Snickers. Once I emailed Snickers, like the Mars company, and asked them if I could sample a Snickers for like each day for the rest of my life, and they kind of replied like, "No, but thanks for buying our products. Keep buying them." And it's like, yeah. Even though they said no, I definitely am gonna keep buying those products because I love Snickers and M&Ms with peanuts, pretzels. You know, the deliciousness. And Twix. God damn, Twix are good too. Mars, they just know what's up. But anyways, Nestle though. Nestle's good too. They got a bunch of crunch of fire candy, and Butterfinger. I love candy. But yeah, I'm gonna review this one and then the nachos one, but the nachos one I already kind of opened, so I can't show it. I haven't eaten any, but I opened it on some goofy shit. But this one comes with fucking Nestle again. The nerds. Oh, and to drink, I already tasted it, so I guess I'll review it too. But the lemon lime strawberry. So, I'm gonna start with these nachos. Oh, by the way, I just ate one of the chips with the salsa. It's just nacho cheese dip, tortilla chips, salsa. You gotta have brave nerds. You gotta have them, I guess. But I mean, I think Oscar Mayer makes Lunchable. It's not Oscar Mayer. Like, the cheese is a lot less salty. Maybe a little more salty. It's kind of... It's like salty, and then it goes bland, like no flavor. Like it has a nacho cheese flavor for a second, then it kind of just dissipates. Maybe it's still like the chips. The chip alone. Same thing. I think it may be the size, but it's salty like a tortilla chip, but it just kind of dissolves. The salsa. That's a medium salsa. Maybe kind of tastes like that brand Tostinos, or like Lunchable uses, like I feel like a legit brand, but this is just like a little more watered down, a lot less flavorful, I'd say. But then again, I guess I gotta do the review on the Lunchables too soon enough. Okay, so if I was on a budget, and metaphorically speaking, I guess, if I had a child and they had lunch and I had to send them to school with lunch, and I was on a budget, I'd get them these, yeah. They're not bad, they're not horrible. but they're not name brand. I feel like these are $1, but maybe you can get Lunchables for $1. I don't know. I don't go shopping much. My girlfriend went back home to her house. She was just texting me. Actually, I should probably reply. She probably texted me and I haven't replied. Tell her really quick. I'm blogging. I guess to rate this on a scale of like, well, considering 6 is my favorite number, 1 through 6, I'd give this like a 2.5 because it's not quite a 3. But it's not like, no, maybe okay, I give it a 3. Yeah, at least halfway there. Because I mean, look at me, I'm mashing this. Then again, never mind. Now nerds, I've had nerds before, but the grape kind of haven't had in a long time because I'm more of a chocolate candy person. When it does come to fruity, like candies, like I mentioned earlier in that other video, I like Starburst and Skittles, but oh, and like Lifesaver gummies and those Haribo like gummy bears. You know what I've been craving? Teddy Grahams. Not just any Teddy Grahams, but the chocolate chip ones and the chocolate ones. I'm gonna have to do a review on those too, so they're fire. Maybe I should start doing vegetarian food reviews. I mean, vegetarian food's not that bad. Sometimes I miss meat a lot because I'll smell it cooking. It'll bring me back to like some nostalgic memory of me eating that sort of meat that I smell cooking. And I'm like, damn, I wish I ate meat. But I'm so used to it now. I kind of also like that I don't eat meat. I miss meat sometimes, but I'm okay without it. I'm not vegetarian for like I'm gonna save these nerds so when I eat the crunch, I'll save the dessert till the end. But other than that, scrumptious. Not the best, but scrumptious. Alright, so should I kill the cheese pizza? How many does it come with? Alright, there's only 2 in here, so I'll kill it. And that's it. I haven't eaten all day, so I'm like pretty hungry. I am a fan of crunch. And bunch of crunch, much more. I think I said that earlier, but crunch. I mean, they're good. What else is good? Kit Kat, Hershey's. Hershey's be making some fire candy too. I love like most chocolate candies and I don't know, some just sweets like Hostess. I love their cupcakes. Their chocolate cupcakes. So, since I'm getting used to making these videos more, also been trying to get back into my workouts every morning. You know, only the fittest of the fit shall survive, Bob Marley. Definitely want to start putting on some muscle because, I mean, I'm pretty scrawny and I'm flabby, I guess. I just want to get in shape. I'm gonna start slowing down the cigarettes again, even though I bought that carton. But healthier the better, which means I gotta start eating junk food too. I've learned anything, really. These, like, 24 years of my life that I've been living. It's maybe getting what you want doesn't always leave you satisfied. And if I have lived a past life, this life has been the weirdest one so far. Sorry about my rambling. And excuse me for talking while eating. Pizza, the crust, that's when I'm getting most of the taste here. Maybe it's because I didn't put on a lot of sauce. The cheese, you can't really taste it. It kind of tastes like more, I mean, you're mainly getting the taste of the crust. It gets like sauce in there, and then like the firmness of the cheese. But hey, what can I say? Beggars can't be choosers. I guess that's something else I've learned, appreciate what you got. There's been times where I put myself through a lot of misery and despair. And I hope one day I can really, truly find salvation. Good things do come to those who wait. And all those glitters isn't gold. I'm trying to use all the cheese so I don't waste any. I know that salsa and cheese up there is kind of wasted, but hey. So a recommendation on those nachos, add a little more chips. If you got all that cheese and salsa, you know, throw maybe like 5 or 6. I feel like 5 or 6 more. But use the rest of that. Don't waste it. But I don't want to eat it with my fingers because that's strange and awkward. But I would, I mean, if I wasn't on camera, I totally would. But I don't want to feel like I look it. Seem like I'm being a slob. And this one's much more saucier and cheesier. I tasted a lot more. So it's definitely because I didn't put as much sauce and cheese on that last one. But I feel like even as a kid eating these, or Lunchables as a kid actually, not these, but I always saved extra sauce and cheese for like the last one. Does anyone remember the Lunchables with the chocolate and the M&Ms? For some reason that was good, and I enjoyed the fuck out of them. And Dunkaroos too. Kid food is definitely great food as an adult. And being vegetarian, like when I go to Culver's, if you guys don't know what Culver's is, I think it's a restaurant that's mainly in the Midwest. It's from Wisconsin. They have like cheese curds and just delicious butter burgers. They're like known for their butter burgers and their ice cream. But Culver's is like delicious, and I used to eat it all the time when I ate meat. Their butter burgers were good. But excuse me again for eating and talking at the same time. Where was I going with that Culver's? But oh, kids meals. They're kids meals. The grilled cheese, delicious. So kids food as an adult, always good. Excuse me. This I've been using to wash down everything. It is like lemon lime when it goes down, and then the aftertaste is more strawberry. But I feel like it's a lot of salt. It's just gonna make me thirstier. But I love them. I love Gatorades. I feel like they do help because sometimes throughout the week I'll, not realize I'm eating as much or drinking as much water. I get dehydrated. I drink water, get a little more hydrated, and I drink some Gatorades and get my electrolytes back up. And if any of that makes sense. But now for these desserts. I'm going to do the nerds first because they're more fruity. So these are, I'm going to close this box up a little bit so I can hold it. You gotta have grape nerds. Excuse me. Tastes like grape flavored cavities. Pure sugar. Kind of like if you wet a pixie stick and left it for like a month and then tried eating it, it was rock hard. Because it's good. It's artificial grape flavor, definitely. It's not like eating fresh grapes now, but and I don't even know if the grapes I eat are fresh because I mean I buy them from the store and they got pesticides and whatnot on them, but who knows? The grapes I'm gonna eat. Artificial flavored, sugar, and pretty good for a sweet. Bro, that pizza on a 1 through 6. A 4. A little bit better than the nachos. Quite delish. Not scrumptious. Not super amazing delicious, but delish. Nerds, 1 through 6. Like a 2. Definitely like a 2. Like, I only get cravings for nerds when hell they show up in one of those. And usually I don't even eat them. I leave them on my kitchen table and whoever wants them takes them. But, not bad. Well, probably horrible, actually. Sugar, pure sugar. But, tasty, tasty. Artificial flavors. Fake grape. Okay. Crunch bar next. Definitely has that crunch smell. For some reason, these bite-sized candies always nostalgic memories of Halloween and trick-or-treating come up. I used to love trick-or-treating. I walk around with a pillowcase. Only a couple of years when I got a little older did I go to the nicer neighborhoods for the bigger candies. But, you know, you get home, you dump your candy out, you look at your beautiful stash. That's what this is bringing me back to when I eat it. So, Crunch Bar, definitely a 5. But, you look at your stash, all your hard work of walking up to these random houses asking for free candy. And your parents come in and they're like, hey, you know, let me test some of those candies. Let me pick through them and, you know, find my own that I want to eat. Good times. Halloween's. Costumes. And then, I'm from Illinois, so out here the trees change colors. They get orange and red and beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful. And sooner or later they die throughout winter. But it is quite a sight to see. Crunch Bar, you get a 5 because those nostalgic thoughts of Halloween. And they're chocolatey, crispy, full of rice, delicious. Ever thought of putting like that like pop cereal rice in chocolate? Smart. But it's not a Snickers. Snickers, 6 all day, always. Now the other like off-brand Snickers, I've had the Rocky Road. I don't know what I'd say. I'd have to have it again to try it. I feel like it's dark chocolate though. Only a fan of dark chocolate every now and then. But that was my review. So I will definitely upload it so you guys can see that. And that was also my, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That was also my dinner. So I'm going to relax a little bit more, release some stress in some strange ways, and that probably sounded really wrong. Actually, not what you think, but herbal ways. There you go. Then hit the sack, and you know, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching if you guys did watch, and there's your food review. Hopefully I can get to some more next time I have more food. I'll let you guys know. See you later.